Can you post that shit like London? Can you post that shit like me? I got AIDS. Okay. So he's sick of it. Shoo.
Standing by. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Enemy down. Tango down. Kill confirmed. Man down. Good job. Good luck. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Man down. Man down. Tango down. Kill confirmed. Good job. Target in range. Tango down. Enemy down.
What the?
Tango down. Man down. Tango down. confirmed. Man down. Enemy down. Tango down. Kill confirmed. Tango down. Kill confirmed. Enemy down. Man down. Kill confirmed. Perfect. ASAP. Man down. Man down. Tango down. Tango down. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Tango down. Man down. Tango down. Tango down. Well done. Weapons free. Enemy down. Man down. Tango down. Enemy down. Man down. Confirmed. Working on target. Enemy down. Kill confirmed. Good job. ASAP. Man down.
Hey yo! Hi, what's up? Hope you're having a great day in stream.
Kill confirmed.
As well.
Target eliminated.
Standing by. Target in range. Target in range. Okie dokie. Target in range. Walking on target. Engaging target. Bouncing. Walking on target. Go, go, go! Walking on target. two on the other side. Target in range. Good luck. Weapons free. Weapons free. Too easy. Attack! Good luck. Move out. Attack! I'm on it. Go, go, go! I'm on it. This way. Okie dokie. Weapons free. way. Okie dokie. Too easy. range. See you on the other side. Open fire. Show me the money. Weapons free. Show me the money. This way. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. on it. Target in range. Show me the money. Advancing. Show me the money.
Hi, DMG. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in and showing some love for the stream. How you doing? How you feeling today? I'm all right. I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm good eating right now. Ooh, what you eating? I have a thing. If I see somebody eating, I have to ask them what they're eating. Girl, breakfast late start today. True. I just made me some sausage and eggs, nothing too crazy for real. Simple. That's good.
Come on. Gold in my mouth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Double break, got the boom, got the bake, so roll in the place, bada boom, bada bing, it's the bros, now you messing with a pro, never stressing on the dough, need pain, you gave me nothing from me, I stay high, I stay better, making dollars, making sense, and we got to make it,
Y'all ready? Check. They switching to the D. Racking up those. Oh, dang! Y'all ready?
Over here.
Check. Trifecta. Yeah, and it goes. Y'all ready? Go. They playing hard right now. They pulling out all the stops.
Over here. Over here. Over
Yo,
here.
give it here. Yo, give it here. Big dog's ready to dunk.
Oh, what a pass. Keep racking up those assists.
Alright,
Impressive.
baby.
Y'all ready for
I'm
this?
open.
Check.
I'm open.
Hey, yo, watch this. Watch this. Let's play right there. Y'all ready?
Ball.
Go! Solid pass right there. Doing what it takes. Y'all
Over
ready?
here.
Yo, give it here.
Over here. I'm open.
Dish it to the
Check.
dog.
Going for three. Getting it done in the clutch.
Dish
Y'all
it to
ready?
the
I'm
dog.
open.
Go! What a pass. Impressive. Y'all ready?
Over here.
Over here.
Dish it to the dog.
Go!
I'm
Going
open.
for three. Squeeze that ball. Impressive.
Over
Y'all
here.
Over
ready?
here.
Dish it to the dog.
Over here.
Go!
Yo, give it here. Over here.
Nice block.
I'm
Right
open.
here.
Alley-oop.
D is
Big
gonna
dog's
be
ready to
key.
dunk.
Trifecta. Now
Was there a
that was
doubt?
key. Y'all
Over
ready?
here.
Ball.
Check.
I'm
They
open.
switching to the D. Straight racking up those assists.
Give me an alley-oop. Yo,
You see
give it
that steal?
Over here. Over here.
Snagged it.
I'm open. I'm
dog's ready
open.
to dunk.
Coming up on the buzzer. Impressive. Y'all
I'm
ready?
open.
Dog.
Over here.
Go!
I'm
Going
open.
big.
Dish
I'm
it to the
open.
dog.
Oh, big intercept. They skipping
I'm
to the D.
open. Ball. And alley-oop.
What a rebound. Coming up on the buzzer.
Give me an alley-oop. Give me an alley-oop.
Ball.
Gonna
I'm
stuff it.
open. Ball. Over here. Over here. I'm open. Ball.
Keeping it moving.
Ball. Ball.
Y'all need a
Over
clutch
here.
play right quick. That's how we do it. Goes. Y'all ready for this?
Dog. Go. Over here.
Oh,
Over here.
shooting for three.
There we go.
Getting it done in the clutch.
Dish it
Y'all
to the
ready?
dog. Go. Over here.
Oh,
Big dog's ready to
perfect
dunk.
pass. Impressive.
Over here.
Dish it to
Y'all
the
ready for
dog.
Over
this?
here. Over here.
Check.
Over here. Over here.
Downtown. Pounding it
Over
home.
here.
Nice pass. Coming up on the buzzer. Y'all better hurry up. We're coming up on the buzzer.
I'm
Oh, he
open.
got robbed. What a pass. Y'all need to
dog
start
ready to
playing
dunk.
quick.
I'm
Going
open.
for three.
Was there a
Backing
doubt?
him up.
Ball.
Dish it to
Y'all
the
ready
dog.
for this?
Ball.
Check.
Over here.
Over here.
Y'all better. Hey, yo. Final seconds. Hey,
Dish
y'all
it to the
ready?
I'm
dog.
open.
Check.
Yo, give it here.
Oh, perfect. Oh, it's in.
One for us.
Hey,
I'm
y'all ready?
open.
Go.
Dish it to the
Perfect
dog.
pass. They're
I'm
leaving it
open.
all on the court.
I'm in a match, so I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah.
Hands in the sky to get you down with the sound of the old school vibe. Keep it alive with my tribe survive. Everybody know we gon' do it like this. Come on, everybody don't stop, don't quit. We getting down with the sound of the old school vibe. Keep it alive with my tribe survive. Everybody know we gon' do it like this. Come on, everybody don't stop, don't we always get the plan A, never need the plan B. Sticking in your memory and this is where we be. We always
Right.
Y'all ready? Go! What? Oh, rebound. Give me an alley-oop. That's how we do it. Y'all ready? Go!
Over here.
Jump shot. Oh, catching some. Knock it down, homie. Making them look bad. Y'all ready? Dish it to the dog.
Over here.
Here.
Ball. Over
They
here.
pulling out all the stops.
I'm open.
Rebound.
Over here.
Coming up on the buzzer. Give me an alley-oop. Big dog's ready to dunk.
I'm open.
Y'all ready,
open.
dog?
Over here.
Go! Going for a jump shot. What? Give me an alley-oop. Rebound. They switching to the D.
Ball.
Yo, give it here. Big dog's ready to dunk. Straight racking up those assists. Rick, wow. They pull on defense right now.
I'm open.
Trying for a jump shot. Yo, see that
Put it
rebound?
over here.
Solid pass right there. Oh, solid pass right there. Oh, that's smooth. All around Frank. Hey, y'all ready? Dog. Over here.
Ball.
Check. Over here.
I'm open.
Give me an alley-oop. Long. That's how you do it. Y'all
Over
ready?
here.
To the dog.
Ball.
Go.
Over here. I'm open.
You
Over
see
here.
that rebound?
Over here.
Solid pass right
Give me an
there.
alley-oop.
Y'all need a clutch play.
me back.
Impressive. Y'all ready for this?
Ball.
Check.
Over here.
From downtown. They put a nice block.
I'm
Order
open.
you. Y'all ready
Over
for
here.
this? Check.
Ball.
Yo, give it here.
Perfect form. Impressive. Y'all ready for this?
Over here.
Check.
I'm open.
Yo, give it here.
Over
Hey, yo,
here.
watch this. Watch this.
Big dog's ready to dunk.
They playing hard right now or never, baby.
Dish it to the
Racking up
dog.
those
Over here.
assists.
Over here. Over here.
Racking up those assists.
There we go. Hardly anyone saw that.
Y'all ready for
To the
this?
dog.
Over here.
Go. Dish it to the dog.
Over here.
From downtown. Anyone's game right
Over
here.
here.
You whatever it takes. Y'all ready for this? Check.
Over here. Ball.
Over here. Dish it to the
I'm
dog.
open.
Impressive. Y'all
Over
ready?
here. Go. Over
Ball.
here. Dish it to the
Oh,
dog.
D's looking sharp. Ooh, it's the
I'm
nail biter
open.
right here.
Over here. Ball.
Nice
Over here.
pass.
Over here.
Going
Big
for a
dog's
jump
ready to
shot.
dunk.
Over here.
Solid pass right there.
Yo, give it here.
Y'all need a clutch play. Jump shot. Whoa. Hey, y'all ready?
Over here.
Check. Oh, from down.
Give me an alley-oop. Big dog's ready to dunk. Give me an alley-oop. Give me an alley-oop. Big dog's ready to
They
dunk.
looking for coming up on the bus. Ayo, final seconds.
Over here.
That's it. Y'all ready?
Here. Over here.
Check.
Ball. Over
It's
here.
up right. He's looking clutch.
That's
play
it.
right there.
Yo, give it here.
Y'all ready for this?
Ball.
Check.
Ball.
Yo, give it here. Yo, give it here.
Over here.
Yeah, LU and Bosco, basic and be free. This is freestyle, by the way. Freestyle volume 2. Yes, sir. My boy Basic. Let's go get him. Be at the front line of the new school. 여긴 엄청난 아이들 who's who. 잘난 놈들에게 서서 스푼 같은 니까라고 오긴 했으면 스푼. 노란 나게 떠는 놈들은 back it back. 별거 없어 들어와 새만 가득 찼지 that's a fact. Yes, sound some changes beyond not one inch.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did. It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing about how he had no ambition. Well, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. The boys grew up in Coffeyville, so everybody knew them. Bank teller tricked us, telling them the time lock on the safe wouldn't open till 9:30. The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. They met an adversary that day who had no fear and offered them no quarter. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait till something bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! Just killed Red?
Get out here!
I ain't backing down. You better hide. One sorry son of a bitch. Over there! That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Clang came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Can't hide forever!
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. Daltons blew up the safe, and we're all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies. I'd been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. In for the kill. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville. What are you gonna do? Oh, here I do now. You can't get me. Keep shooting. I don't mind. Go eat your bullets. Go ahead. Now you're in trouble. You won't need a cannon. Came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. Came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. Kill that thing! I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons, and they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons, which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville, but that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Show yourself! That's right! Run! Yeah, you know you can't beat me. Time to fill you full of lead. You just met your match. You can't hide from me. That's right. Run! You ain't beating me, boy!
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work. It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers, and I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
We'll get those suckers!
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track them to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks. It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody. Except for some son of bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm.
Can't hide forever. I'm ending you. So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Middle-length that sucker! Let's get to this! Can't believe you keep missing!
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Put a bullet in him. Still standing. Let's leave that chicken alive. Wanna be loud? Time for you to go. Get ready to die. Let's see what you got. Blowing your ass up.
My reinforcements was nowhere to be seen. Point being, I was under serious attack.
Put some holes in him! Somebody kill that son-of-a-bitch!
A barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view. But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon Steve? Steve!
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Indians? They were Indians?
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Stop that, son bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths, or Hoffers, or who knows what.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch! Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch! Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch! Kill that goddamn bounty hunter!
Hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch! Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch! Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what.
Kill that son bitch! Bury him in the swamp! Take that asshole out! Get out here, you coward! Can't beat us all! Kill that goddamn bounty hunter! Shoot him in the head! Shoot that asshole! Time for you to go! I'll throw you right out of here! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! Blowing your ass up! Kill that goddamn bounty hunter!
those Dalton boys are out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them. And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat? In a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Get ready to die!
Stop. You're dying. Hi, Cookie My Blood. What's up, Savage Dion? Hey guys, doing welcome in.
It's you or me? That's it for you.
were waiting on me.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Biff. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
I ain't never played this. It's really fun. It's called Discouraged. That's for the follow Dr. Swan. It's called Your Road and Lunch Together. It's really fun.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. Out that they had me.
Take him out! I'm sending you to hell!
The Daltons had played
Not
me
so
like a
tough
fiddle.
after all this.
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in
Did
a
you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway...
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how did you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you hear
fight.
about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway...
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic Titanic is unsinkable.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys.